everyone, this is Scott Moore, and today I'm with Sean Reeves at Cille Scoe. Sean, how you doing?
Pretty good. How's it going?
Oh, it's going great. It's going great. So tell me a little bit about who you are and what you do.
Okay. I am the owner slash head chef at Cille Scoe. I've been a chef for the past 22 years, 23 years roughly.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely a labor of love.
Yeah, I'm sure. So you've been a chef for a while. Then you were even on the Food Network's Chopped at one point. So tell us a little bit about that journey for you as a chef, how you got started and kind of how it led you to here.
Absolutely. I've always was interested in being in the kitchen. Growing up as a child, my mom did a lot of baking on the side. My dad was in the Army, traveled a bunch of places, really exposed us to a whole different type of cuisines and stuff. So it's always something I wanted to do. And at 18, I got my first restaurant job. I didn't have any experience, so a couple people took some chances on me, and I've been doing it ever since.
Nice. Yeah, and you've been to several really good restaurants in the area. Probably sharpened your skills there, and then now you started your own place, which is pretty awesome.
Yeah.
So tell us, what is Cille Scoe?
Cille Scoe is short for my grandparents. It is short for Lucille and Roscoe, and they really planted this a long time ago. Growing up, my grandmother had a half-acre garden here in the city that she shared with a neighbor. She loved gardening. She was a country girl from Chatham County. She made my grandfather promise to keep her, a fresh garden that she could pick from and cook stuff from. So growing up, I just peas and fresh corn and tomatoes, and that's just what I was accustomed to.
Nice. Yeah, so Sean, family is very important here, obviously. So how does that impact you every single day when you come in here?
It's really family oriented, like everything from top to bottom, from the investors to when we started to people, my aunts and different family members believing in our dream, and me and my wife, our kids are running through the restaurant all the time. It's named after my grandparents. I mean, it really is just full circle about all our families, and really that coming together by two families, and I love for the farm to table.
Yeah. So let's talk about that real quick, because that's something you guys really focus in on here is that farm to table experience. So what is that for you guys? I mean, how do you go from farm to table? What are some of the farms, and how local are they?
Very local. As a young chef, a lot of places that I worked would, pick one, two, maybe a few items from a farm and highlight them on their menu, which I love. That whole idea at any level. If you can just pick one item from one of the local farmers here and put it on your menu to highlight what they're doing is awesome. But I felt that I wanted to do more. I really wanted to take it the extra step and do the legwork to have a lot of farms, a lot of local vendors in our restaurant. We do so much good stuff here in North Carolina, and I really wanted to highlight those people locally that are doing these great products, that are growing these great vegetables and raising these great livestock and animals. So from our own family farm, Rolling Meadows Farm in Brown Summit, to Assy Creek, to where we get our eggs from, to New River Fish Company, where we get all of our fresh fish from the sea. It's like he's a go-between, where he's here in Greensboro, but he's a commercial fisherman for years, and so he'll go out and meet with us and then bring fresh seafood back to Greensboro. That's where we get our seafood from, and Joyce Winston, we get a lot of our livestock from, our chickens and our pigs from Smithfield, just keeping it very local, even from our spirits down the street at Fainting Goat Distilleries. Using them, which is the only distillery in Guilford County. So me and my wife really did the legwork to bring these local products to everybody that came in Cille Scoe.
Yeah, that's awesome. And for you guys, you're in such a great location here downtown. I mean, you're kind of right downtown on Elm Street. There's a lot going on. So for those people that are out of town that are coming in, outside of coming to this restaurant, obviously, what else do you recommend that people do when they're here?
Top of the list would definitely visit the Civil Rights Museum, Old Woolworth building that's been renovated, and they put the whole Civil Rights Museum in there. It's absolutely wonderful. It's a big part of the city's history, and it's a big part of this country's history as well, so it intertwines the two, and I would definitely say go and experience that.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's really about a block away from the restaurant, so you can come here and eat lunch, go down the street to the Civil Rights Museum and check that out too, or do the opposite. As long as you come here, that's all that matters.
Right.
So, all right, and so one other thing for you, what is a compliment or one of your best compliments you guys have received?
For me, it's one or two things. It's either I don't like whatever the item is, but this was delicious. Like, that's really one of the biggest compliments. Not, this is the best ever, It's I exposed somebody to something that usually generally didn't like. Now they found, you know, an appreciation for it, whether it be, you know, my love of beets. Not everybody loves the beets, but doing a beet consomme and pairing it with pasta and filet, you know, people get outside their comfort zone and say, I didn't think I liked beets, but now I think I love beets.
Yeah.
That one, and then the other one that sticks in my head is, this reminds me of my grandmother's, or this reminds me of my mother's. Right. Those hit, because I know it's probably not the best recipe that you've been exposed to or the best version of it, but it means it's that sentimental value. It's that nostalgic. This takes me back to my grandmother's kitchen when I was a child, and that feeling it gives you to be able to recreate that unintentionally for the guests to come in. It hits me here. So those two,
awesome. Well, is there anything else you would like to tell folks about you, about the restaurant, or anything else that would be important?
Just that, you know, we really put our all into this restaurant. We're really a point of pride for what we put out. We want the food to be as good as it tastes. We want it to look just as good, as equally good. And it's just the whole experience. It's just not the food, it's the atmosphere. It's the decor, it's the staff that we have. It's everything. It's the inviting, welcoming feel that you get when you come in here. It's really an experience that I would love people to come and dance and experience and get to see that.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, Sean, thank you so much for taking your time. I hope you guys come out and check out Cille Scoe. The food is absolutely fantastic. It's always different. It's kind of whatever's fresh and whatever's come in new, which is kind of cool too, because I'm one of those people that get stuck on the same thing on the menu all the time. But you come in here, it's like, okay, well, I've got to try something new.
Right.
And everything's fantastic. So I do wish that you guys would come out and check it out sometime soon. Sean's amazing. He's fantastic. He's usually always back there in the kitchen making really awesome dishes. The staff here is unbelievable, and I do recommend that come by sometime.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thanks, Sean, for your time.
Thank you,
I appreciate
Scott.
it.
I appreciate it.
All right.
All right.